Dear everyone, welcome to our radio series, Finding Peace in Turmoil. This program is brought to you by the joint effort of Meditation Master Minh Niem and the meditation psychotherapy communities, Mindful Living Land, in several places. This radio series is streamed every week on YouTube and podcast on the only official channel, Minh Niem. Through deep reflection, we can clearly see that within any adversity, there exists opportunity. If it is not possible to turn outward, to go to work, pursue projects, or develop a career, then it is also a good condition that helps us turn inward, to nurture and lift up our mind. Taking care of the mind is like gardening. It also takes time, attention, commitment, and full understanding. It is also a journey that requires both courage and inner strength. However, the interesting thing is that whenever we stop to turn inward, even if it is just a few moments of resting in the breath, or simply relaxing and smiling, it is enough to make changes within ourselves. At least being stressed returns to being light. Being worried returns to being calm. And surprisingly, when we are truly connected with ourselves, have devoted all our attention to ourselves, our mind will pour out the peaceful materials which are able to heal all internal wounds. That's why psychologists always believe that people have a high self-healing ability. One of the meditation methods that is easy to practice and has an astounding effect is walking meditation. The movement itself brings us a more comfortable and pleasant feeling than sitting in one place. If it is combined with constant concentration, observation, and relaxation, we will certainly achieve peaceful and steady steps, even though there are still many upheavals going on outside. Now let us invite you to practice walking meditation with the theme, Deep Concentration in Every Step, guided by Master Minh Niem.
Dear everyone, this is the walking meditation practice. This exercise is to develop our concentration, other than the sitting meditation that helps us to develop concentration on the breath. We can utilize this walking meditation exercise before or after the sitting meditation session. Anytime when we feel uneasy, or our mind wanders uncontrollably, we should practice this walking meditation. We can walk on the garden path, in the balcony, in our living room or bedroom. Any space with just a few square meters in size will be good enough for this walking meditation practice. We should choose a space that has no passerby, no colorful and enticing surrounding objects or loud noises that could divert our attention. Because the primary goal of this practice is to develop deep concentration and not relaxation. There is, of course, relaxation within a deep concentration, but paying full attention is still the main theme here. I invite you now to start our walking meditation. Also, a reminder that you should wear some really comfortable clothing. If you are at home, then you should be wearing jeans or a belt so that your body can loosen up and fully relax. First, let's stand upright. Your arms can relax along your body. Or you can clasp your fingers together. Or have one hand hold the other and let them relax down in front of the belly. The eyes look down about 1 to 1.5 meters to the front. Do not look too far ahead, as the mind will easily wander off. And if you look down too close, the head will bend down a bit too much, and the neck might get tired quickly, and you will feel tense. As you walk, make sure your posture is upright. Open the shoulder blade. Strengthen the neck and head. Today, we are practicing walking with steady and definite steps, and not rushing around in hurry as usual. Every day we do not walk, but run, rushing to point B to do something, and we forget about the journey to get there. While the key to happiness is to enjoy the road to B. We need to learn to attain happiness through every step we take to get to point B. Don't have high hopes for B, and you might be disappointed. And as you reach B, you might be dissatisfied and gain search for C. Therefore, this is a right practice that helps us to dwell deeply in every moment and be attentive with our every step. We learn how our every step can generate peace, happiness, and joy. Of course, in our everyday activities, we cannot walk as slowly as we do in this exercise. So we can walk at a normal pace or a bit slower than usual. Every time we go up or down the stairs, every time we step out into the garden, into a parking lot, or enter the living room, we should make those routes as our space for walking meditation. We slow down a bit and pay attention to our steps, to connect deeply with the present, to seize our worries, thoughts, daydreams, and really feel the hurt of the presence and allow our mind to fully rest. We will see that the quality of our life is transforming and our inner power is growing tremendously. Especially in the moments when we are overwhelmed with emotions. If we can sit down to meditate or don't have the right condition for that, we can just walk. Take a walk for just a few meters. Walk back and forth at the slowest possible pace and follow the right technique. And we will surely have amazing results. We will develop skill and method to spectacularly overcome emotional turmoil. Now, let us practice together We lift one foot, any foot, for about 10 centimeters off the ground. When we don't lift the foot high enough, it tends to drop, and we tend to walk as usual and not with the attention of practicing. And if we lift our foot too high, our leg will get tired, and we might lose our balance. As we lift our foot, feel the full process. It involves starting to lift the foot, lifting the foot, and finishing lifting the foot. We pause for 3 to 5 seconds, not brushing at all. Then slowly move the foot forward. We are moving our foot forward. And we finish moving the foot forward. Pause for about 3 to 5 seconds. Then place the foot down. We are placing the foot down. Fully finish placing the foot down. When we place the foot down, the heel lands first, followed by the ball of the foot, and then the whole sole. As we have put the foot down, the body weight goes into that foot, and it becomes the pivot. The other foot behind will tip forward, meaning the ball of that foot will be touching the ground. Keep the body upright. Open the shoulder blade. Relax. Smile. Stand on the pivot foot for a while, and then lift the other foot. Observe the full process of raising it, and don't just do it in a dash. Pause a while to observe and develop the tenderness and steadiness. Move it forward. Start moving. In the process of moving, and finish moving. Pause. Smile. Relax. Place the foot down. In the process of placing the foot down and finish placing the foot down, again shift the body weight into that foot, and the back foot is tipping forward. The ball of the back foot is just touching the ground. Remain relaxed and steady on our feet. Be aware that we are standing. If you feel that you are unsteady, then move the back foot forward to be on a par with the front foot, and so that we can be calm and poised once again. Or we can do that simply because we enjoy the feeling of 2 feet coming together in parallel after having taken a few steps. Now we continue walking. Foot up. Observe stage 1. Foot forward. Observe stage 2. Foot down. Observe stage 3. Foot up. Observe. Foot forward. Observe. Foot down. Observe. We observe and feel the whole process of the foot moving up, forward, and down with a sense of attentiveness, stability, and also relaxation. When we lift our foot, we can feel the thigh, the calf, the foot, and also the toes. When we move the foot forward, we feel every part too. The whole leg is moving forward. The foot is moving forward. And so are the toes. And when the foot lands as well. In fact, our whole body is operating, and our mind is paying full attention to it. We continue to walk at our desired pace so that it feels most comfortable and steady. Maintain the relaxation, calmness, and a tender smile. Be aware that we are walking, taking slow steps just like a baby learning how to walk. We are actually similar to a baby learning how to take those very first steps with awareness and mindfulness in life. What a special feeling! It feels like we are returning to childhood. Feels like we are enjoying our steps unexpectedly, joyful, and peaceful just to walk. We have been worried about perhaps being this and that out there, somewhere so far. We can generate happiness in the present, right beneath our feet now. Or maybe we have been stepping all over such conditions of happiness every day. There are so many conditions of happiness around us, but we have always stayed indifferent to them. We are taking quiet steps and being fully present with our footsteps. We are bringing our whole being back to the here and now. We are taking steady steps, really slowly, really steadily. If we feel that we should pause, then we can do so in a few seconds, even a few minutes. Keep the body upright, the fingers clasped together and relaxed in front of the belly or alongside the body. Keep the chin neutral and the smile tender. Right here, we can work with the breath. Feel the in-breath. Feel the out-breath. Know the in-breath. Know the out-breath. In, out. In, out. In, out. We should only work with the breath when we have entirely stopped it. It means that we only choose one object to concentrate on, either the breath or the footstep. Do not combine them both, because we might feel confused, tense, and nervous. Since it is a walking meditation practice, we only choose our steps as the main objects of concentration. A bit more would be the whole body consisting of our smile, face, shoulders, and full trunk. And even more, we can take note of what is happening within a radius of 1 to 1.5 meters around us, and especially in front of us, avoiding looking around or ahead of us, because that would be quite distracting. We can even close down the eyes halfway, or even walk with our eyes shut. But we have to walk barefoot. A good benefit of walking barefoot is that we can clearly feel the sensation of our soles touching the ground of the floor. That clear sensation helps our mind to be more present. Of course, we can still wear slippers or shoes while walking. But if we are at home, we should walk barefoot and don't need to wear socks. Walking barefoot will be more steady. And if we want to have a deeper concentration, we should walk more slowly and even while our eyes are closed. But if you are not used to that, just have the eyes half closed. Now we try walking when the eyes are half closed or fully closed, and we walk as slowly as we can. Let us begin. Slowly lift the foot and keep the pivot foot strong. After lifting the foot, we pause a while. Slowly move it forward. Finish moving it forward. Slowly place the foot down. Finish placing the foot down. Now, is the other foot slowly raising? Finish raising. Slowly moving forward. Finish moving forward. Slowly coming down. Finish coming down. If we feel good, then maintain the pace and keep the eyes closed. If we don't feel comfortable, as we are not used to that, and feel a bit wobbly, then we should open our eyes and continue walking as usual. Keep paying attention to the 3 stages of lifting the foot, moving it forward, and placing it down. Continue at our own pace. Please remember that we only listen to these walking meditation instructions the first few times so that we can get familiar with the practice. After that, we should just keep it in mind and walk by ourselves. That way, we will have better concentration, more comfort and quality in our walking as compared to following someone else's instructions. We practice to relying on ourselves. It also applies to sitting meditation and relaxation or lying down meditation. After a few times, and as we become familiar with the practice, we will learn to optimize our inner power and skillfulness. Continue to walk slowly. Enjoy, dwell deeply on each and every step with no hustle. Walking without worrying about arriving, because we have arrived with every step. We have reached and sent the tranquility, peace, and happiness. Happiness is here on every leisurely step. Although there are still many problems to solve, many plans to realize, plenty of responsibilities and duties out there. We just put anything aside for now and give ourselves an opportunity to return and recharge, rejuvenate our soul. Especially we reestablish the habit of concentrating our mind on the present moment. Don't let the external circumstances toss us around. Don't give anyone else the right to divert our attention. Just continue walking. You can walk a longer route in a park or the garden, but you can walk at normal speed then. If you can't split it up into 3 stages, then just have to lifting the foot and placing it down, as long as wherever you are. Remember that you are walking and pay attention to your steps. It is good as long as you have relaxation, deep trailing and steadiness. It means that you are practicing meditation, you are cultivating your inner power and building a mindfulness lifestyle. I am taking mindful steps of mine. Lift the foot. No, very well. Move the foot forward. No, very well. Place the foot down. No, very well. Start lifting. Am lifting. Finish lifting for about 10 centimeters. Start placing the foot down and placing the foot down and finish placing the foot down. Loosen up, relax, and don't need to take another step right away. Don't need to walk just to complete the route. Walking is not a mean, but our primary goal now. Once we have reached point B, slowly return to point A. Sometimes the distance can be just a couple of meters from A to B because we walk very slowly and only take really small steps. Continue our mindful steps. Walk at our desired speed so that we feel as comfortable and steady as possible. Do not let any tension arise while walking. Do not try hard, but simply relax. Take it easy and enjoy walking. Every mindful step, every gentle step, every peaceful trailing step. As we walk, we're only aware that we are walking and bring our whole being to the act of walking. Walk in such a way that we can have happiness. Even though we are not happy right now, we are tense, tired, but just walk. Meditate as we walk. Take a few steps. Try to bring the mind back to the footsteps, to the relaxation of the whole body, and our energy will recover, and negative energies will calm down. As our spirit stabilizes again, our seeing is also starting to change. I am walking on the land of reality. For the past many years, I might have been walking in lots of delusions and dreams. Now, I have just started walking again from scratch with mindful, assuring and steady steps. Live slow, live with more attention as we start again with these steps. Remember not to walk like a robot. Do not keep in mind such words as lift, move forward, place down, without feeling anything. It is important to feel, to pay attention, and bring our mind there. If we feel overwhelmed by too many wandering thoughts and can't walk or concentrate any longer, then we should stop and rest. Meditate as we are standing and maintain the relaxation. Tender smile or watch the in and out breath. If we cannot concentrate on any part of the body, just standing still and looking at the scenery around us is also fine. Allow the mind to have a wholesome object of anchor. For instance, the natural landscape in the present moment. But Don't give it too much attention and get caught up with it. Remind ourselves when it's enough and go back to our footsteps. We can choose various settings for this walking meditation exercise so that we know the places in which we can do the best when we first begin. Whether it is in the garden or inside the house or room, we can do the practice at work, in the office with just 1 meter of space. We can cut off our turmoil of emotions with practice. Continue to our footsteps, our mindful and pause steps. Remember to lift the foot only about 10 centimeters off the ground, and pause for a few seconds before moving it forward. We might like to raise the foot and hold it there for a short while so that we feel comfortable and settled before stepping forward. It's okay to pause for a few minutes in this pose, of which one foot is supporting the body weight while the other is off the ground. And then we move the foot forward. Pause for a few minutes if we feel comfortable and can concentrate. When we are standing on the pivot foot, lifting the other foot and enjoying the pose, we can maintain it. Or we can stand with both feet on the ground, supporting the body weight if we prefer this sturdy and settled pose. We try to practice at least once a day, but the more, the better. If we can't have 30 minutes for practice like this, we can still take just 5 or 10 minutes. Even 1 or 2 minutes are still invaluable and very much needed. Thank you, everyone, for your diligent practice.
Dear everyone, bringing the mind back to the body, to the present moment, is already hard work, but how to maintain its continuity or establish it as a regular habit is actually quite a feat. In this particular period of time, when there are so many changes happening, we certainly cannot help worrying. But the more worried we are, and the more energy we use, the more diligent we should be in practicing meditation. Meditation does not only bring us a calm state and peace of mind, but also helps us to quickly recover our energy, so that we will have more inner strength and insight to solve problems. The meditation practice in the third supplementary episode of the radio series Finding Peace in Turmoil is concluding here. We wish you all great experiences in the new practice. And if you achieve positive outcomes, please share it with your relatives and friends. Goodbye, and see you again in the next supplementary episode.